today, and we just decided let's do this and share Angeline's story. Angeline comes from Singapore, and we met here at Clarity Breathwork, and wanted her to share her story because it's going to impact many people that resonate with her story. Angeline Kang is my friend.
So hi everyone, I'm Angeline. I'm from Singapore, and I found Clarity Breathwork through online search. And what brought me here is because I used to live in a very dysfunctional family with many domestic violence going on in the family, and my mom was a very typical controlling mother who wanted the best for her children, but she didn't know how to do it the right way. So she was very controlling and didn't want me to go out with my friends, and would monitor what time I go home and all that stuff. And it was very stressful for me. And also she was a functional alcoholic, so many times she would drown herself in alcohol at night, and then she would start fighting with my dad and all that stuff. And I always felt very unsafe at home because I didn't know when she would actually kill my dad, because that was what she would usually do, like take out a knife and start threatening my dad. And then there was even once when she was arrested by the police, and I had to find ways to get her out. And so I became really very depressed and all that stuff because I felt like I couldn't be myself. I couldn't do what I want, and I felt very powerless and have no control over my own life. And even when I became an adult, my mom would still call out my company and try to find out things from my boss, and my boss would be very pissed off, like why would you come and ask me about your daughter? This is not a school anymore. And I felt really depressed that I went to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist diagnosed me with depression and give me medication so that I would feel less depressed, less suicidal and all that stuff.
What kind of medication?
At first it was just antidepressant, but because they re-diagnosed me with bipolar disorder, which my dad has, they say that I inherited that from him. So they gave me like mood stabilizer and antipsychotic as well.
And how many total?
3 in total, and they kept switching them around because I was very suicidal. I was trying to kill myself.
How old were you?
I was already like 25, 26 already, but I felt like my life had no meaning at all because I had to listen to I felt like I had to listen to my mom to make her happy because she was very sad, and I felt like that was my job, to make her happy, to please her. And in the end, I realized she wasn't happy at all, and I wasn't happy as well. And I just felt like, why am I still living this life? Like, there wasn't any meaning to it. And so, after attempting suicide once, when I tried to jump off the building, I actually overdosed on my medication before as well, and I was being sent to the hospital and all that stuff. And I was being hospitalized for 2 weeks.
At 25?
Yes, and I guess it's around that age. I can't really remember the exact age now, but I think 25, 26 or something. And I was so depressed, and I realized the medication wasn't working for me. And so from that point, I decided that this is not the life that I want. I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life because it was affecting my job. It was messing with my memories, and I felt like a zombie most of the time because I couldn't feel anything at all.
From medication?
Yes, because it basically numb you out. I used to wish that I couldn't feel sadness, but emotions, they don't work in that way, whereby you don't feel sad and still feel happy all the time, because you need to have the contrast.
But your soul knows how to heal, so
Yes.
it's already telling you this
Yes.
is not the way.
Yes.
This is not the way.
Yeah, so it was quite funny in a way that I found a job, and it was through this recruiter, and because there was still all these patterns going on in my families where my mom tried to control and all that stuff, and still calling my company, and my recruiter found out. So she started bringing me, introducing me to all these like spiritual workshops, which in the beginning I felt like it was all bullshit because I just felt like the psychiatrists and psychotherapists are not even helping me. So what?
You were closed-minded.
Yes, but at the same time, it felt like there must be something there, and I decided to go for it, even though I was very skeptical, and that was what started me on this journey, and also led me to breathwork. And I felt like it was very helpful for me because I tend to dissociate a lot because of
Check out.
Yes.
Dissociate is check out.
Yes, checking out.
Out of life, right?
Yes, or daydreaming all the freaking time. Pardon me for the French. So.
But first, I want to acknowledge Angeline is sharing her truth, her authenticity and vulnerability in hopes to help someone else. I really appreciate you for sharing your truth because I know it's very private, especially being Asian.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
And her goal is to help and share because she come from this background where the doctors over-medicated her because they think that's the solution, her bipolar, but it's actually emotions just needing to be released.
A lot of suppressed anger and sadness.
Yeah, but she knew there was something better because she felt it, her soul told her, and so it attracted someone to give her the love and support and the guidance and the direction that lead her on a path of healing, true healing, not over-medication.
Yes. Yeah, so which led me to breathwork, and because I was always in my mind and I needed something that felt more concrete in body, which I can really feel myself instead of bypassing, suppressing, or just pretending that
Denying.
Yes, in denial, because there was so much pain in it that I went through that. I used to feel like I can heal without really feeling them, and in the end I realized that I had to feel all this in order to heal, because no feel, no heal.
No
right?
feel, no heal, because you
Yes.
realize the medication,
Yes.
before the medication, she wanted to numb her feelings, but being over-medicated also did not bring peace of mind. It didn't bring, because you know it's not right.
Yes.
And can you share the very first experience of breathwork?
So my very first experience of breathwork, it was in Singapore. It was a different modality of, it was a different kind of breathwork. But during that breathwork session, I could feel a lot of love, and I saw images of my mom, but I couldn't quite get it at first, but I felt like it was very powerful because I felt like I was in my body for the first time, even though I felt like I was pain and all that stuff. And subsequent sessions of breathwork was with Clarity Breathwork, and I felt I could feel myself really embracing my emotions and embracing my own power and not be afraid of that, because a lot of times when, especially if we had witnessed domestic violence or experienced abuse ourselves, we get afraid of our own anger, and they tend to get trapped in our body and they show up as pain. And for me it was lower back pain, and the first time I experienced it was when I was around 16 or 17, and I was so scared of letting my mom find out, because she would also beat me or scold me when she found out that I was sick. Blame it on me, like, why are you getting sick and all that. So I suppressed that even more, and it all showed up in the breathwork session.
That's right. We suppress our emotions when we're younger because we are in this fight or flight way to survive. It helps us to, like, when we're not ready to deal with it, we suppress it because we're not ready to handle the heaviness of the emotion. But the breath work, were you not surprised how the breath can bring this out in a gentle, loving way?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because we have love and support with the breath work
Yes.
and the people helping us.
Yes.
And we're not alone. That's why we are passionate about breath
Yes.
work, because we're able to heal our heart in trauma sometimes we had no idea we have,
Yes.
right? And it's clarity. Do you feel?
Yes.
Like clarity breath work, like after the breath work you get more clarity as to who you really are.
Yes.
Do you feel more
Yes.
peaceful?
Yes. I feel more in my own power, and I also get a better sense of who I really am instead of having to suppress and play small and not knowing what to do in life. And breath is basically our
Life force.
Yes, and I realized I used to hold my breath a lot because I was so scared, and like what you say about flight and fight mode.
Because we don't know.
Yes, we don't know, and there's also another state whereby we just froze because we didn't know what to do at
Because
all.
it feels heavy,
Yes.
but if we breathe into it, the more we breathe into it, all we have to do is breathe into it and it releases on its own, right? Without
Yes.
identifying what it is.
Yes.
Just being a witness and just breathing through the deep emotions.
Yes.
Because that's why, can you share, like, with the medicine, you thought that you needed the medicine.
Yes. So I thought that I needed a medicine because they told me that the name antidepressant, people would
Antidepressant.
always thought that it means it helps you with your sadness.
Yeah.
But it just really make you feel nothing at all.
And it's temporary.
Yes,
feeling.
it's just temporary, and it doesn't.
Heal your heart.
Yes, and a lot of times, people who are on medication, they realize that it made them feel like zombie, and it didn't help them. They would take themselves off the medication, but they didn't have
No support.
yeah, they had no support, and usually that would end up with them being hospitalized again, and then doctors would put them on an even heavier dosage. And when I was in the mental institute, that was what I witnessed a lot. People would tell me that this their maybe 10th time being hospitalized, or some of them they were literally abandoned by their family because they would always be relapsing and going back to the hospitals, and
Yeah.
their family would find that it's too hard for
Well, you
them.
keep relying on the medication rather than relying on your own breath. And
Yes.
and the more that we breathe
Yes.
and unravel and release all these emotions, we feel lighter
Yes.
and able to own our power
Yes.
and have more clarity in how we do life better. Do you agree?
Yes, and what I also realized is that the breath work actually help you release the chemicals that will stuck in your body as well, because
It's a detoxing
yes,
mechanism.
yes, a lot of times when I was doing the breath work session, sometimes I would taste the
Metal.
yes, the taste of the medication that I was being put on, and at first I wouldn't realize it was the medication, but I found it so familiar, and I realized this is exactly the thing that was coming out from my jaws or my body and different parts, and they were all being released through the breath.
Yeah, the body knows how to heal itself. And so with our breath, we're able to heal our emotions, get our health back, because it releases 70% of the toxins the more that you breathe. You know, because the body, we have our own internal medicine that's accessible at any time, anywhere in the world. So for someone experiencing what you experienced and dealing with anxiety and doing breath work now, how would you give them like a quick solution when they're in their room and feeling anxious and feeling it's too much,
Yes.
how can they quickly gain themselves instead of reaching out for that medicine?
Yes. So
Instead of reaching out for the antidepressant, how can they quickly just help themselves with what they have?
they just have to close their eyes and then be willing to feel their heart. You just feel it. They can also put a hand on their chest, and if it helps, you can put another hand on their belly, because that's where our power is. And many times, people who have anxiety or emotional issues, they feel like they are powerless over their emotions, and then you just have to inhale,
Take a deep breath.
take a big breath, and then exhale. Just surrender without controlling the breath, but make sure it's like they take it in with
Take a
enthusiasm.
deep
Yes.
breath and exhale, and do that a few times, and you will feel so much better and gain more clarity and peace for the moment.
Yes.
It's just a quick way to just, instead of reaching out for that medication, just go with it. Just lean into the emotion and feel it, and use your breath. Use your breath. Is there anything else you would like to share before we close up? Because we got to go to our class. And
So-
I really want to thank Angeline for sharing, because it's being Asian, we're very, very private.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
know, and one of the benefits of releasing emotion is to be able to speak our truth. To be able to speak our truth and share and help others
Yes.
without worry about what people will think, because we stand in our truth. So could you share a last wisdom from your experience?
So, I know sometimes it gets really scary facing emotions, but just know that the emotions are here to help you, because we are all human beings. We need our emotions and to feel, to know what is true and right for us. And if anyone would like to reach out to me,
How can they reach you?
yes,
Spell your name.
Angeline Kam, so she actually
Tag
tagged
me.
me in the interview, so you can drop me a message, and I would be more than happy to help you, or to even share more about myself, my story. And if you have any friends in Singapore who you know might need help, they can also reach out to me. And
Or online.
Yes,
Reach out to her
online.
on social media,
Yes.
wherever you are in the world.
Yes.
Angeline would be more than happy to
Yes.
help you, because she's been where you're at, and there is help and there is love and support at
Yes.
all times.
yes,
Or reach out to me and I'll get you in touch with Angeline. But we're here to serve and we're here to help. And our story, we realize it happened because we have a mission.
yes, we have a purpose.
Thank you so much. And later I'm going to be interviewing the founders of Clarity Breathwork. So stay tuned, and blessings from Bali.
Have a good day.